Howdy, howdy. What is up, y'all? Summer's around the corner and we need to make some gains. So right here on the screen, we actually have a spread Excel sheet on essentially the basis on how we're going to frame our 1 rep max routine. We're going to start with essentially doing a 5 to 10 minute warm-up. What's usually recommended is light aerobic dynamic warm-up, right, or dynamic stretching. That's for both the bench and leg press. And we're actually going to be measuring everything in pounds. So anything with kilograms, you need to do conversions. First set, we essentially will warm up with whatever we feel most comfortable with. So let's say if we feel that our max is, or 30% is essentially 30 pounds for us. Cool, awesome, right? So let me go back up. There we are, 30 pounds, awesome. Let's say we feel like around like 60 pounds, right? Now, this is the boring part. This isn't really anything, it's mostly just for you to keep track of stuff. However, on your first attempt, that's when you actually get to the meat of things. So let's say 100 pounds is our baseline, right? Right over here, we're going to be given a higher and lower range for the bench. What's recommended is every successful attempt, we go ahead and increase by 5 to 10 pounds. Now, this highly depends on you and where you're at. But for today, we're actually going to go ahead and go through an example. But I'm just going to walk you through this first. Let's say I don't feel like I can do that much more. So let's do 105. Awesome. And from there, okay, let's say I'm not feeling too great either. So let's do like 111, just keep it a little more simpler. And then right over here, we're getting our higher and lower ranges. Let's do like 117 today. Now, the neat thing is that every time you update your information, it updates this. Now, right over here, you need to transfer your 1 rep max just because once you go past doing 4 reps, you're just gonna be too exhausted. It's not worth trying to do anymore. So whatever you get, whether you do on the first, second, or third, do that, right? And go ahead and put your body weight in here. So I'll give you a little hint of, if you can download this and go ahead and just put 205. We're gonna use this for a little example later. And as you see here, the bench press weight ratio essentially shows you how much you're pushing versus how much you weigh. So it looks like I'm barely carrying about 57% of like my body weight. So not too hot on that end. And the exact same thing over here with the leg press. Yep. And then, fun fact, actually, once you update everything, right? Let's say we go ahead and put our values in. We'll go ahead and put some values in. So for the 1 rep max, we go ahead and just put like 400. And right over here, we go ahead and put 205. Awesome, there we are, cool. So I made a little mistake, I'll go ahead and fix it up. Just next time, go ahead and just put it here, and this will go ahead and adjust. And that way you're given what your ratio is. And also based on your maxes, you can go ahead and see your workloads on those. So about 90%, you can do about 4 reps, 80%, 8 reps, 70%, 12 reps. And essentially this is the weight in pounds, right? That you're given based on your max. So let's walk through this last thing right over here and just go through something I would have done, right? Let's say I go ahead and do the warm up. Let's skip this portion for now and just go ahead and do the attempts. Let's do the first attempt is 205. Go ahead and follow that with me. Thank you. Right over here, good. And that day I wasn't feeling too hot. So actually no, I was feeling great. So I decided to go ahead and do 226. Keep going down. Awesome. You see how the higher and lower ranges are there as well? Same thing with one prior. I guess on that day I felt pretty good. 249. Okay, cool. Felt even better. And I guess on this last one, I didn't feel too hot. So we actually did 261 instead. Now, once you finish up with that, go ahead and just put 261 here first. Boom. Got that done. Your max is right over there. And this is my weight ratio. Now, I'm actually going to go ahead and attach the weight ratio like fitness categories. And you're going to go ahead and actually check my bench on where I stand with that. The answer will be in the link below. And let's go ahead and do the leg press next. So on the first attempt, it looks like I only felt like I can do 295, so we did that. Awesome. Higher and lower ranges, cool. Based on that, I decided to feel pretty good and go for 354. Awesome. Better. Looks like that day I also felt pretty good on my leg press. So 425 looks like I jumped up to that. And it is a guideline. It's not the strictest thing to follow, but this gives you at least a good idea of essentially what you can follow, right? So 468, boom, boom. You see my leg press ratio, 2.28. Check that formulator. The answer will be linked below and right over here. Everything's already adjusted. You can already see your workloads and essentially how many reps you should be able to get to in terms of near your maximal workload for that weight. And yeah, that's essentially how you use this tool. Very fun. But just remember, between each set, take a 3-minute break. And everything in here is in pounds. Until next time, best of luck and have a good one.